Alors j'ai coupé une petite semaine pour récupérer, pour profiter un petit peu de mes proches et j'ai repris l'entraînement pour justement essayer de finir, de bien finir cette saison, sachant que voilà, le meeting de Paris c'était quelque chose qui était important pour moi parce que là ça va faire du bien, on va enfin retrouver du public. Et ça faisait longtemps et en France en plus, donc voilà, c'est quelque chose qui me tenait à cœur. On va avoir un peu l'impression de retrouver presque une vie normale, j'ai envie de dire.
So I had a break for a week just after the Olympics, and after that, because I wanted to rest and to spend some time with my family. After that, I start again to training for the meeting of Paris, because this is a very important meeting for me, especially because we'll have some spectators in the stadium, and it's going to be like a big party finally after many events with nobody in the stadium.
J'espère faire beaucoup mieux qu'à Tokyo, déjà, c'est sûr, en termes de performance. Après, voilà, malgré tout, c'était il n'y a pas si longtemps que ça. Après, il me faut cette compétition-là pour voir un petit peu où j'en suis, parce que c'est quand même plutôt la fin de saison. Je me suis entraînée. Voilà, j'ai justement envie de voir un petit peu où j'en suis là, et je pense que j'aimerais faire une perf plutôt à 62-63 mètres. Je pense que ça serait pas mal, ouais.
So the question was, what level you think you have now at the end of the season? And Melina said, I wish to be better than I was at Tokyo. And she's thinking about maybe 62, 63 meters would be maybe possible tomorrow. But she needs also to know where she is at the moment. Good.
Yeah, I mean, that was always the goal, but I knew that I had a lot of kind of things to get over to be able to get to that point. So there were some places where I felt doubtful. I wasn't sure, if I was ever going to kind of get back to that form. But I had glimpses kind of telling me it was there, that I had to just keep pushing. Yeah, it was amazing, to reunite with my family. That was the longest I had been away from my daughter. And so just getting back and we went to my parents' house and everybody was there. It was great. I feel like, obviously they've been on the journey with me and they've made so many sacrifices. So it was fun to just celebrate with them and just be together again. It was never like a goal that I set out for, but I think now to be able to kind of look back and appreciate my career and the consistency and what I've been able to accomplish, I feel very blessed to do so. But yeah, it was never one of those things that I even ever knew was a thing, but I've been reminded. So it's been really special to kind of see that
during the Olympics.
Funny enough, we almost had a similar thing in Lausanne yesterday. The bus broke down on the hill, and it stopped for maybe like 10 minutes. The guy was trying to start the bus, it wouldn't start. We had to jump off, and it wasn't for my friend there who called an Uber, and we got to the track. It was a chaotic evening.
So never take a bus again. Maybe it's...
No, I have to be aware of the bus now. It was a great environment. Everyone was very happy to see me. They were very proud, and it was a lot of celebration. So I had to hurry up and come back to Europe, to settle in and get ready for my training. Otherwise, it would have been celebrations all around.
It's a special meeting for you, so what do you expect?
A special meeting because it's home. Yesterday, I was expected to run a little bit slower in my mind, but finally my legs answer well, and I ran a little bit fast. It was windy, but still. And so tomorrow it's home. I have the power of Paris, maybe. And I hope to run faster than yesterday. I never won here. I ran, but you beat me 6-7 years ago in 2014. Yes, your personal best.
Yes.
Well, it was
that
here.
Was my best
Not
best.
in this stadium, but it was in Paris. But I never won. I get second 2 times. I hope to beat you tomorrow. But yeah, I really hope to win one time in Paris in Diamond League.
Yeah, I did it. I did a lot of things wrong. I made a lot of tactical errors, and just jumping on the wrong poles at the wrong heights, doing the wrong things at each height, and kind of thinking about the wrong things. But yeah, I mean that's kind of what happens when sometimes you don't realize how important it is to have your coach on hand, to have my mom, my dad there, and I didn't have that, and I made some poor choices.
I've said many times, victory doesn't belong to me, right? I didn't start in this sport to go to just the Olympics. If you're only training for the Olympics, like many people think we do, you're gonna go hungry a lot, and most people are gonna go hungry a long time. My circumstances were political, and the state of the being was everybody was willing to let me sit in a hotel and watch, or not watch. I didn't get a TV, but I'm proud of my friends that competed. They purported themselves really well. I'm super proud of my buddy Renaud here. I know he had a tough fight. He made that freaking final like a champ. It was awesome. My buddy Chris Nielsen got the silver medal, so we got an American on the podium. And the biggest up for me was I know how hard it is when the whole weight of the world is on your shoulders, and you're obviously the best guy in the field at that time. Nobody else had beaten him that year, but he had to go to the Olympics and win gold just to make everybody happy. And I think that's sad sometimes, but my freaking friend Mondo here is a champion, and he's the Olympic champion, just like this guy here. We joke sometimes that 2 world records, 2 Olympic golds, but 2 world championship golds. So it's a good balance to keep the 3 of us together.
Right now, I'm just happy to be able to jump. I know that I'm out of shape because I have not been able to make any decent training since weeks and weeks. But I mean, like Olympics are over, and I just want to enjoy, be on the track, enjoy, be able to try to jump with this guy because. Like yesterday, I didn't make any bar with Mondo, almost one with Sam, so which is not what I used to do. But I need to train. I need to work on my ankle to make sure that I'm not going to have some bad issue for the next few weeks.
2023. I'm not an old guy yet. 2023 is not so far away, but I'm so pumped for Paris Olympics because I've run these roads before. Renaud has been the best host for the last 6 years of my professional career. So much of my career was built here in France. Chasing his shadow for a long time, competing with him man-to-man for a long time, and then chasing Mondo now. I mean, that's the story of sport, not who can win on this day. It's certainly special, so special. That's why we do it. We don't call in and say, sorry, I got the world record, you get the silver medal, kid. No, you got to go do it, and that's why I respect it. But you can't stand in my shoes and say, well, I really wish I would have gotten an Olympic gold medal in my career. My coach would probably smack me, and my wife would say, well, why do you care about such things like that, Sam? You've already been blessed with so much.
So what do you think about this race?
It was pretty cold for me. It's my first time competing in a cold weather for the season, so I'm grateful for the time. I'm grateful for everything that I've accomplished so far. It's been a long season. I've doubled at the Olympic, and it took a lot out of my body, so to come back yesterday to get a 10.6, which I didn't want, it's amazing for me.
So you mentioned the cold weather. So for you, what are the perfect conditions? What the condition you prefer to race?
It's obvious. I'm from a tropical zone, so nothing cold. It's always warm. It wasn't warm last night, so therefore probably didn't get... Well, I wouldn't say the result was bad, but I'm surprised I actually ran that fast, but I am pleased, I'm grateful at the same time.
So how important is for you the 400 flat?
Well, it's also important because I think I need a good 400 flat to have a good 400 hurdles, of course. And we have a relay team with the girls and now also a mixed and a really good men team who won silver, of course. So that's why the 400 flat is also really important to me.
But would you consider maybe one day to do both race on European level, or it's just too much?
Yeah, I think that's too much because we also have relay, and yeah, it's a lot if you have to do both, like 3 rounds, it's a lot. So I think I always focus on one, and I just love the hurdles a bit more, so that's why I do them. But indoors I do 400 flat.
Yes. Yeah.
Я еще этого не осознала, и когда говорят олимпийская чемпионка, я еще не понимаю, что это ко мне обращение, если честно.
To be friendly, till now I'm not realized that I'm Olympic champion. Even somebody say, "Oh, you are gold medalist, Olympic champion." It's not like about me.